What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm coming at you with another duel. This duel is actually against another fellow YouTuber. His name on YouTube is Your Move, so I'll put a description, or I'll put a link in the description to his channel, so you guys make sure to go check him out. He does a few Master Duel videos. He also does pack openings, things like that, so make sure you guys go check him out. That's who we're playing against right now. Mr. Magician's Rod. We got Eat My Ash, which is me, up in the top over here, top right corner. But I'm going first. I'm playing Prank Kids. He's playing Prank Kids. It's a Prank Kids mirror. He got a few neat things in his Prank Kids. He got the Rodent Toad in here. He also has the Doki Doki and the Lord of Heavenly Prison. So you guys will see. In this duel, I end up going first. We did play 4 games. Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. It was my first time playing against another fellow YouTuber. And like I said, I'll put his stuff in the description. Make sure you guys go check him out. But if anybody else wants to play, bro, any subscribers or any other fellow YouTubers come across this video and want to play, I'll show you guys my Master Duel ID at the end of this video. Or I'll put it in the description. I'll put my Master Duel ID in the description as well, so that you guys can add me and we can play. Post you guys on the channel. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but we ended up playing 4 games here, so this is the first one, and then I'm going to get into all the rest of them. So I'm playing Pranks. I do end up switching my deck after the second duel because bro ends up switching his deck, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to switch my deck up too. I got more than one as well. But yeah, you guys can see we ended up having a pretty nice hand, bro. A pretty decent hand, I would say so myself. We ended up being able to end on our Butler plus our Griffin stuff with the M-Perm set as well. So he normal summons Roxy's, and I go right into my Battle Butler because I know where this is headed, brother. I know where it's headed. He already normal summoned, so I'm like, let's get this out the way real quick. Chain Link block with the field spell, of course, and he chains his Lord of Heavenly Prison. But I'm about to chain, or not chain, but I'm about to activate Battle Butler on the summon of the Dropsies, and we go ahead and banish the Meow so that we have another one, and that's game on board right there. 25 is 5,000 plus 35. No need to summon any further. Yeah, I don't like when people have game on board and then they just end up like doing other stuff. Like, bro, you have game, like you have enough damage, bro, just attack me, you know what I'm saying? So that was game 1. Ended up taking the dub there. We will go ahead and hop into the next game. All right, you guys, hopping into the next game here. Had to do that little cut so you guys didn't see who ended up taking the dub. But we're going ahead and hopping into the second duel here. So now we got them switched. So this is interesting. Now I'm on the bottom and he's on the top. Maybe it's turn player goes on top. Maybe whoever goes first will get the top slot. So he switches his deck up to SWORDSOUL, and I'm like, okay, I didn't expect that. I did not expect he has Blackout in hand. I didn't expect him to switch up to the SWORDSOUL. I thought we was running a Prank Kids run back, but it's all good. I like seeing different decks. That's my favorite thing about Yu-Gi-Oh, man, is all the different decks, all the variety that there is in the game. So he's going off with his regular SWORDSOUL plays. Going into the Grandmaster, Moe draws into Ash. That's a nice draw. That's a very nice draw. And then he goes ahead and he uses his Long Young. And I thought he was going to go into Baron here, but he ends up making Chao Fang. I think that's what this card's called. Yeah, Chang Ying. No, Chang Ying. Chang Ying. Not Chao Fang. Chang Ying. Chao Fang is something else. Chao Fang is the other Yang Zing card. This is not a Yang Zing card. This is a SWORDSOUL card. Excuse me for the voice crack. But you guys can saw right here, I used my right and got the token up. I was about to just equip it with the Draco back and bounce. Probably was going to bounce this and use Droplet for the Grandmaster, but he pops the Blackout, which I was not expecting because he didn't search the Blackout, so I didn't know he had it. But I go ahead and I use my Droplet to drop these two, and then go into my Meow. And I thought I was that guy right here, bro. I really thought I was that guy, but unfortunate enough for me, he pops my or he has Ash actually, so it really just stopped my plays. I really didn't have anything there. I just had the skill drain and the Draco back. He had the Ash for my one Prank Kids card for special summon from the deck, so that ended up shutting down my turn, and he took the second game. So we're going ahead and hop into the third game right here. This is when I switch up my deck. Switched it up on him. Completely switched it up. He's going first again, though. I'm going second. So I whipped out my virtual world Sword Soul deck right here, because he was on the Sword Souls, and I was like, you know what, I got a Sword Soul deck as well. I got virtual worlds in mind though. So you guys will see right here how this duel plays out. Got Twin Twister. He revealed this to me, and I drew into Ash, Lulu, Long Young, Gate or Qinglong, and I'm not even gonna try another trap. We trap that special summons when it's in the graveyard. You can banish special summon, and that's what it does. That's what it does for me. So that's all I really care about. So he has his board that he ended on last time, but no blackout this time. So I go ahead right here. I did a long debate in my head whether I should use Mo Yi, normal summon Mo Yi, and activate his effect, but I wouldn't be able to use Long Young because I would have to discard. So I was thinking if I normal summon the Mo Yi, it's definitely getting stopped immediately by the Grandmaster, and then I just would have to go into my Sword Soul plays, but I ended up just using the Long Young to make the Baron so we can go straight into Baron to floor. I said, yeah, straight into Baron to floor, and then we have a negate on the field. So he tries to negate my Baron's effects, which I negate that and pop. And I was going to use the Baron effect to pop another card on the field, but he uses his Chang Ying to banish. And then I got my Sword Soul plays going. Sword Soul plays are active. Or not Sword Soul. Virtual World plays are active. I get the words. Yeah, sometimes I get the words a little bit mixed up, you guys. So we're going into our Virtual World plays. We banished. We sent the spell card. We banished the spell card to add the Lao Lao to the hand. And then we Synchro Summon into Croc. Get ourselves an extra draw. Now we have both traps in the graveyard. The Level Modulator and the Monster Reborn. Or the Virtual World Reborn. So we go ahead and Lao Lao. We Lao Lao, bring back out the Lily from the graveyard, and then since the Lily's effects are negated, he can bring out this Iris Sword Soul, and this ended up becoming a problem because if I special summon from the extra deck, destroy one of those special summon monsters, and I was like, that's not cool, man. I don't want to do that. So we activate the Qinglong's not really secret effect, but effect that I really never see used. It's really just used to add a virtual world monster, but we go ahead and we banish our Gigi from the graveyard to negate the Iris effect so that none of our special summon monsters from the extra deck can get destroyed. And then from here, I'm thinking of a way to get rid of this because I can't destroy it by battle or card effects. So what I end up doing is making VFD and then just detaching the Croc from it so that I can make a Cloud Castle, so I can bring back the Croc. So I can make the Cloud Castle, bring back the Croc, and then we go into the Phantom Fortress, and Phantom Fortress can banish a card on the field. So that's what we end up doing. Go into the Phantom Fortress, activate, and then we banish the Chang Ying. And then we go into battle and clear up the rest of his monsters. Not lethal, but still in a good position with VFD and Max C in the hand. So we are looking swell this game. We're looking swell. So we go ahead, and I should have called Dark, but I didn't see Vishuda in any of the other games, and I really honestly forgot about Vishuda. I haven't played against Sword Soul in a while. So I called Fire because of the Long Young right here. Let me make sure Long Young's Fire, so I'm not that guy, bro. Long Young's Fire, right? So yeah, he ends up scooping there. GG's, bro. So we'll go ahead and hop into the last and final duel. Let's get it. All right, you guys. The final duel against Mr. Magician's Rod on Master Duel. Your Move on YouTube. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. I've had a lot of fun playing against him. Like I said, if you guys want to play against me, I'll post you guys on the channel. Whatever. So he whips out his Despias. After he's seen me playing the Sword Soul Virtual World deck, he whips out his Despias. And this is the bad thing about Despia right here. Imperm, you got no Poly. If he had Poly right here, his hand would be cracked. But I ended up having the Imperm for the Aliber. So that pretty much ends his turn there. I didn't use Ash or anything, so he can't use Talents. And now it is my turn. So we got Long Young coming out. Look at you guys. I absolutely blew it. Well, I didn't absolutely blow it, but this could have been done differently. So if I did not, this is what I could have done instead. I could have discarded the other Long Young to bring out the Long Young, to special summon the Long Young. And then once I did that, I would have had the Lily in hand with the Lao Lao. So what I could have done, I could have just tributed a token to normal summon the Lao Lao or the Lily, and then I could have had my virtual world plays going, and I could have potentially made VFD and potentially had game this turn, but you guys will see. I just end up going into Baron here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, there it goes. It was tweaking a little bit. My bad, guys. It was tweaking a little bit, but so I could have done that. I thought about that after I already committed, but it is what it is. You live and learn. You play and you learn. But yeah, I could have had my virtual world plays active if I just tributed over the token, because he's still a level 6 non-tuner, which works really well with everything else. And I could have sent the spell card. I could have just had a lot of stuff going. But he normal summoned his Albaz, try to fusion away with my stuff. And he steals my Baron with the talents, pop my face down, tax me for 3,000. But he passes his turn. And I draw into Mo Yi and pop his field spell, normal summon Mo Yi, and this is what I was talking about. Don't activate Mo Yi effect. You know you have game. Just end the game right there. So GG's, bro. I had a lot of fun playing with you. Hopefully we can play again soon. If you guys, any of you guys want to play with me, my Master Duel ID is right here. I'll also put it down there in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I get back to all comments. If you don't believe me, test it out. Test it out down there in the comment section below. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Shout out to Magician's Rod as well, man. Appreciate you. Let's get it.